of things loved ones can do together. Kayla Buchanan is live at the Saskatchewan Science Centre. And Kayla, if people are enjoying the day off, a trip to the Science Centre is always a great idea.
Absolutely, Heather. And one of the most popular things down here at the Science Centre, Ryan, are the stage shows. We are standing, and I am in the gyro gym. I'm smiling, but I'm actually kind of nervous. This thing, you spin yourself upside down and all over the place. And I'm thinking this has got to be a huge hit with the kids.
It's a ton of fun. You know, these machines have been around for quite a while. They were initially started as sort of a home fitness thing. Or not a home fitness thing, but like as a fitness device.
Yeah.
But then actually they teach you a lot about equilibrium and balance, and they sort of give you a feeling of weightlessness. And they were actually used by a lot of European space agencies to train people before they went on missions to the Mir space station.
That is so cool. So this gyro gym, it makes you feel like you're at zero gravity?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that the idea?
Yeah. You can float around, and you just kind of control yourself by moving your hips. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this. My feet are strapped in. Ryan assures me it's safe, but I'm kind of nervous. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I think so. What do I need to do when you pull the lever?
Whichever direction you're leaning is the direction that you're going to begin to spin, and then you can control the direction and speed of your spin just by throwing your hips around.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I hope so. I think so. We'll give it a shot.
Here we go.
Okay. And apparently backwards is the motion we're going first. Oh, it is kind of hard. It doesn't move as fast. I thought it was like going to just start whipping me around.
It's quite a good workout.
It's hard for your abs. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to go upside down. I'm going to scream or say something else I'm not supposed to say on camera. This is one of the many things people can come down here and do. Talk a little bit about your hours today if families do want to come down and swing mildly on this like I am.
So we're open today from 12 until 6, and we generally have stage shows going on every hour, on the hour. This particular stage show is going to happen today at 5 p.m. So
at 5 p.m.
something that you definitely want to do, make sure you're around here then.
Oh man, and what about the other stage shows that maybe aren't as scary?
So we have a whole bunch of different kinds, the cryo stage show, the static show, a whole bunch of them. They're great, and they're different every time you come see them too. So
I love that. The static, that's one, it actually makes your hair stand like right up on it. Right up on edge. That's one of the ones I wanted to try out. It's one of the ones I'll be coming back to try out. Family passes. We were talking about this off camera, and I thought this is probably the best idea for families to come down and explore here.
Yeah, absolutely. You can always come just for the day if that's what you choose, but our membership gets you in unlimited admission to the Science Centre all year for 2 adults and up to 4 kids for $82. So it really is a great bargain and a great way to explore the Science Centre.
Absolutely love that, because it's hard sometimes to find, especially in the winter time, exciting things for families to do, but also something that you can afford when you do have a family of 3 or 4. This, I feel like I'm not quite getting the full extent of this, but it's harder than it looks. It really works your abs, and in all honesty, I'm kind of scared to flip myself around. So I'm gonna go, Heather, and see if I can flip myself around, maybe off camera, so if I start screaming like a maniac, I don't burst anybody's ears this fine morning. But I definitely recommend that people come down here, see Ryan and the exhibits here at the Science Centre. When we come back, hopefully I'm not in something as freaky as this.
Okay, Kayla, I'm hoping to see a flip at some point this morning, though. You know that, right?
Okay, if I'm micless, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, I can't wait to see it. That takes a lot. Of talent. Kayla Buchanan live for us at the Science Centre this morning, having way too much fun for a Monday morning, I think. But you can.
Morrison.
Thank you for joining us. A massive fire has destroyed part of Moose Jaw's downtown. Businesses have been lost, and this morning, several people are without homes. Kayla Buchanan is live in Moose Jaw this morning and joins us now at the scene. Kayla, what more can you tell us about the situation?
Heather, the blaze broke out around 10 o'clock last night, and fire crews have been working well overnight and into the early morning hours here to put out the blaze. The fire is now under control, but the major challenge here, of course, is the damage inside the building. The roof and the support beams have fallen away, and that's making firefighters unable to get in and actually start investigating. So the investigation is beginning now from the outside.
And certainly we're obviously concerned about structural stability as some of that wood structure starts to burn out. So now it becomes a bit of a hazard for fire crews on scene in terms of how aggressive can we continue to fight the fire. And that's why you're seeing a very defensive approach at this point. We are very pulled back and working with our tower and our aerial apparatus to try and lob water in.
There have been 32 firefighters here on scene overnight and into this morning working on this blaze. And as you can see behind me, the work still being done here, dousing water from the roof and straight into Caragano's restaurant. That is where the fire is suspected to have started this morning. There are some blockades and roads that are shut down. It is High Street West from Main to 2nd Avenue Northwest, and then 1st Avenue from Manitoba Street to High Street will be closed for the most of the day. However, the good news here being there is no concern over any hazardous materials from that restaurant. There's no air quality concerns. There's just fire crews on the scene right now. There were apartments above these businesses, though, Heather. Everybody has been evacuated, though. They've been taken in by the local Red Cross as well as the local Salvation Army, who has been housing them and feeding them. And a little bit later on this morning, I will be joined from the Salvation Army to get an update on the evacuees, as well talk a little bit more to the Deputy Fire Chief about the situation here and some witnesses as well, Heather, that saw the blaze early last night.
An absolutely devastating fire. Thank you very much for the update this morning, Kayla. Well, the law has passed.
Prepared for your big day.
Moose Jaw. Is in Moose Jaw this morning, and she joins us now live at the scene. Kayla, what is the situation like right now?
Heather, the situation and this fire is under control right now. Crews here are still on the scene, though. They've been here overnight and well into the morning hours, working to douse some hot spots. The only thing making this story even more tragic is the fact that there were apartments above these businesses. People have had to be evacuated, but they are in a safe place now. I am joined this morning by Major Mervyn Halverson from the local Salvation Army. You guys have taken these evacuees in. Good morning, and thanks for joining me.
Good morning. Good to be here. Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about what happened here. When did you guys get the call and what happened with these evacuees?
Sure. At 10:52 last night, we received a phone call from the local police dispatch informing us that there was a big fire downtown and that there's a number of evacuees and that some of them are going to need long-term housing. And now, as we know the scene with the big fire and that, there's going to be a lot of people without any home here. They've lost everything, and in partnership with the Red Cross, we were able to get together, get the people registered, and immediately into some accommodations. Some had some friends, and the others we placed in a safe place where they can get some rest and just be out of the elements. Last night we took them into our complex just down the street, and we were able to feed them and get them clothes for the evening and for the day. And then the process will start. The Red Cross will work with the social services to try to get these people placed long term. But there are a number of people out, and over the next few days we're going to find out what their needs are. And we've got our warehouse in town, but I know there's going to be some folks who are wanting to help. So that message will come out as soon as the Red Cross and us know exactly what some of the needs are. But yeah, we were able to transport over to our center 14 people last night. That's not the official count. I haven't heard what that is yet, but we transported from here 14 people and made sure they were warm and had clothes and a place to stay. And we're just happy to work with the Red Cross and to be here. We've been supporting the firefighters overnight, feeding them and making sure they've been hydrated so they could work the fire and put it out. So it's been a busy night, but a lot has been accomplished.
Well, it's always the good thing to hear, of course, when a story like this is so devastating, that there are people willing to reach out and help. You, of course, will keep us posted on how people can reach out and help these evacuees.
We will, as we get the information, finding out what the needs are and any special circumstances. Yeah, we'll be able to share that.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me this morning, and thank you definitely for all the work you guys have done so far.
And thank you for coming to let the community know that there are misfortunes that happen, and in this case, some folks have lost everything. So thank you.
Thank you. They're definitely going to get some help, Heather. Of course, one of the big things here in Moose Jaw that we do find is that the community really does come together and rally together to help those in need, which is the situation right here. When I see you next, we will be hearing a little bit more from the Deputy Fire Chief as well as a witness who saw the flames at about 11:30 last night.
All right, thank you very much, Kayla, for the latest on this terrible fire. Condo owner